So that said, like, you want a 4-man with the rest of your heroes, and Elder Titans, I guess you can kind of 4-man and whatnot. Puck is going to be the last pickup here for Team.
Oh, okay, ready to go. Let's watch Storm Spirit die real quick. And there's a lift.
Oh, yeah.
And down it goes. First blood drawn. And ALWAYSWANNAFLY is going to be there to try to turn this around. Very nice Echo Stomp.
If you can get level 6 too, if someone, and honestly, it's not that hard to micro him if you're playing, for instance, the Abaddon. The Abaddon doesn't really do that much anyway. I mean, yeah, you want to be on top of your game with dispelling things with shield, but once that's done and once you pre-apply the shield, you can pretty much put your focus on the Witch Doctor.
And Arise, dead again. Bulba tried to show up and help, but a hasted Slark. And now he's going to be re-engaged upon. Oh, this is brutal. That's the second time those two heroes have died right next to each other. Another double kill. Fed to the stand-in. And looks like things could get nasty at top. Aloha has eyes on EGM. EGM did manage to get his hands on a Phatic Shield. Here comes qojqva. He's going to be able to output a ton of damage. But borrowed time tends to help still. Lift from EGM, and finally, some kind of an answer from Team Tinker, but not the answer they need or want.
And you can't really put damage onto a hero that has the Shadow Dance active. So it is a great tool against specifically the Terrorblade. So we'll have to see how the integration or interaction happens.
Nope, misplay there. Still going to get a kill. Should still get at least one. There's going to be a Ravage that caught 4. And a coil to follow. EGM still manages to make it around the bend before he dies, but Sing Sing there to try to answer. Slark does end up giving his own body, so they lose 2 for 1. It was a nice Ravage, but a total misplay in terms of overall execution. They give up 3. And now, in a situation like this, against the Terrorblade, now with Sing Sing having his... They're constantly pausing, even though they've run out of time. Well, looks like he's back, actually, very quickly. It's because, as you mentioned, the auto pause. But at any rate, Slark picks up a double damage, and they're going to manage to find Sing Sing. Maybe more. Yep, Arise. Actually, they didn't decide to follow it up. They're going to run right into EGM, and there's going to be the Dark Pack, the ulti. 2 more kills. Can you say 3? EGM tracked down and cleaned up, and that's all 3 going to their stand-in. What is here, whoever he happens to be.
Yeah, the double damage is so deadly on a Slark, too, because this is a hero that gets lots of agility by stealing it.
Yeah.
And because the double damage is based off of your base damage, and when you steal the agility, it becomes base damage, it actually becomes even stronger. Rise is just going to get blown to pieces. If they have any vision of qojqva, too, up here in the top ledge, he will die as well, with the Ravage being online here for yoky. And it was looking like a glimmer of hope there for Team Tinker after that botch gank in mid, and actually here comes the Slark, who is going ham.
Yep, there's going to be the ulti. And a Ravage, as well as Empire just dives to tier 3s without fear. ALWAYSWANNAFLY shouldn't. Nope, never mind. Aloha's actually been doing a lot of work. Slowly and surely keeping most of his teammates. And like you said, we've just seen it too many times. We've seen how this works. And we already see, like, his illusions alone, Radiance or not, are hitting so hard. They're basically solo pushing towers. And hang on, Slark engaging onto Bulba, picked up behind his own tier 2. Now going to work on Sing Sing. Sing Sing uses the ulti. And there's going to be a Ravage. Very nice phase shift, actually, from Arise. It'll keep him safe. Sing Sing drops behind it, though. And EGM not looking like he's going to be in better shape. That's a beyond godlike streak. And a triple kill once again for Slark. They're getting killed. Interrupted with the Yules, and once again tossed up. And they're doing a great job of buying time. They only get the tier 3. And they need more than this. But they got to send people back. I mean, look at top. There's just no way they can leave qojqva unaccounted for. And now, we're going to see Arise picked off once again. Behind that, the Slark able to secure another kill, and looked like they were going to be able to chase them back out. But I think they're going to end up getting racks. And yeah, qojqva. Oh, wow, great Sunder. And that's going to be enough to secure a kill. Only borrowed time saves Aloha Dance. However, Silent now back up off of his Aegis. qojqva brought in and cleaned up, godlike streak. Is there going to be a buyback? Does qojqva even have buyback? He does. And a double kill for Silent. There's the buyback on the Elder Titan. And Sing comes in and does manage to hit the Gale and get a tick of Poison Sting as well. Silent just trying to hustle, but Sing not about to let him go for free. Yoki's right around the bend. He's going to solo Ravage. And Sing once again goes sceptering, and they get Silent anyway. Why didn't Silent run?
Well, I think... And he has a BKB, which is fantastic for him. Does he have buyback too? Oh, action on the EGM. They keep going on these supports.
Yep. Down 50 seconds. That ward that was dropped. They're trying to find a way in. There's going to be a nice ulti from Sing. Got 3. There's the Ravage to try to turn this around. Yoky gets off the Shivas. They do bring down Sing, but Yoky refreshed, and they're just going to have to wait this out now. However,
see if they go again, though. The Venomancer's down, does have buyback, but the biggest thing is BKB's down for Terrorblade, and his meta's wearing off right now. I think that this is the most important opening you have. Is fighting into TV meta is just too difficult.
EGM, Vortex, and there's going to be another Ravage. That one got 3. They get Bulba off the back of it. Now they need to try to pick a target. Silent got hit with the Gale. There's going to be a nice ulti, though. Well played from Alwayswannafly. Buybacks immediately from the Puck and the Terrorblade. And they're going to try to come back out, but that buyback on both of those heroes is crippling. There's a beautiful ulti from Sing, but is there enough follow-up damage? Arise caught in the middle. Sing's down again. And qojqva, hard as he's hitting, and as low health as Tinker happens to be, can't do it by himself. GG. So, Tinker made it into the playoffs by the skin of their teeth, but they're booted out in very lopsided fashion in both Game 1 and Game 2. As Team Empire, connection issues be damned, finds themselves heading for round 2, where they'll meet the Sneaky Nyx Assassins for a chance to make it to the Western Playoff Finals. Well played from Empire in both of these games.
Well, I hope for Empire's sake they can